Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Amber and today I thought I would film a newborn essentials video. I've had 3 babies, so I've gone through quite a few items. These are some of the things that I thought have been really great. Actually, some of the stuff I've used this time round with little Ivy, I didn't use previously and I thought was great and wished I had. So some of them are new, some of them are old, but I thought I'd go through them with you and show you what I like to use. So first things first is Mozzies. Lots and lots of Mozzies. That is the key to have. They are great for catching up any spit, any sick, anything like that. They're good comforters. You can probably see Ivy in the background there holding her little pink one. She's always got one in her arms. They're great to put over the cot. If they're sick in the middle of the night, you can take it away instead of having to change their sheet. They're just really great if you're breastfeeding, just sort of cover you up a little bit if you're out and about. But it's great to have loads of them and get as many as you can, because then you can use 3 or 4 in a day, throw them in the wash, brilliant. Yes, Mozzies, get lots and lots of Mozzies. They are so handy to have. Another baby essential is a nursing pillow. I breastfed Ivy for about 7 to 8 weeks and used this, and even when she went onto bottles, I still use it now. I still put it across me and she lays on it when I'm feeding her. She's nice and comfy, she doesn't get too hot. It's nice to put flat on the sofa or on the floor and she can sit in it as well and play. I lay her across it for tummy time. It's just really lovely to have, whether you're breastfeeding or bottle feeding. They are so lovely to have, so I'd really recommend a nursing pillow. So the next essential is obviously nappies and wipes. Now I use water wipes. I think they're lovely. They're soft and gentle on their skin. I've mentioned them in a previous video. I really rate them. And then I am currently using Pampers nappies. I've used Pampers on all 3 of mine. They're lovely. They've got the little indicator here which tells you whether they've done a wee or not. And I've not had any problems with them at all. So yes, nappies and wipes are an essential. So if you're bottle feeding, there are so many bottles out there, it gets a bit daunting, you're not sure which ones to choose, which ones your babies are going to go for. I did actually start on Tommy Tippy and I got a couple of mam ones just to try her on those as well, and she favoured the mam over the Tommy Tippy, so it is best just to let your baby tell you what they like. So I've gone for the mam bottles here. They're lovely bottles, they're self-sterilising, so you can just fill the bottom with water, comes with instructions, just put all the little bits inside it, pop the lid back on and pop it in the microwave, which is really easy. We do also have a water sterilizer, which I'll show you in a minute, but the fact that these are self-sterilising is great, because if you're out and about, you're at a friend's house and you get caught short, you can quickly sterilise a bottle and fill it with water. She really likes the teats on these. As I say, I did breastfeed her to start with, and she's tended to sort of like these ones a bit more. She was happy with the Tommy Tippies to start with, and then she just sort of went off them all by herself and just favoured these ones. So these are the mam bottles. They're the anti-colic bottles with the little holes down here at the bottom. Yep. So she absolutely loves these. She's had no colic, no reflux, nothing. Whether it is down to the fact that these are anti-colic or it's just pure luck, I don't know, but these are great bottles. Also, if you are bottle feeding, you will obviously need formula. It is so handy having these little formula pots here. So this is a mam one, which I got on Amazon, and you just scoop out the correct amount into each compartment, so when you're out and about you don't have to sort of take the tub with you at all. You will open the bottle, you'll just open the particular compartment and pour it into the bottle. I also got another one from Tesco's here, just a little 3 one, so we always have one at home and one in the baby bag, so we're not always scooping. And then these are the Tommy Tippy ones that came with the Tommy Tippy bottles that we were given. I got them for my baby shower. We use these at night time, so we will always have one of these and a bottle next to the bed, so if she wakes up in the night for a feed, then it's nice and quick just to pop that inside the bottle, give it a shake up, and we're ready to go. But yeah, being organised is great, so I definitely recommend getting some of these. Sticking with the mam theme, we also have mam dummies. Now she had some different branded dummies, and she needed a dummy. She was constantly sucking, she was making her hands sore. Some of the other dummies that we used, she was gagging on, they were a bit too big for her mouth, so we tried her on the mam dummies. These are the 0 size ones, so they look like this. You can see, like that. And again, they are in a self-sterilising pot. So you just fill this little centrepiece up here with water. Again, it does come with instructions. You close the lid, you pop them in the microwave, and they are sterilised, and they stay sterile on this. But yeah, these dummies are really good. So another essential is obviously a sterilizer. We have always had water sterilizers. This is the Milton water sterilizer. Just water and a sterilizing tablet, and they've worked brilliant for us. We do still use it all the time. Obviously with the bottles being able to sterilize in a microwave, sometimes we do that just out of ease. But if I do a big wash and I don't need to make a load of bottles up straight away, I will throw them in the sterilizer. But obviously the sterilizer is also great for throwing their teething toys into as well. When I was breastfeeding and pumping, I put the pump in here. Yes, so this is the Milton water sterilizer. I've used one of these for all 3 of my babies, and I think they're brilliant. So another essential to have is teething toys. Someone bought us this Sophie giraffe. We actually got 2. I got them for my baby shower, so we keep one in the baby bag and one at home. They're absolutely brilliant. She loves it so much. It's squeaky, so when we get it out and squeak at her, she gets all excited. She loves gnawing on the ears and the nose, and she holds the legs. Really, really good little teething toy. The other thing that I've just recently got is the Bello and Me teething mitt as well. So this obviously goes over her hands, and she just chews on this bit here. She loves this so much. The minute I put it on her, she knew what to do with it. But it's really, really nice. You just give this a nice good wash in warm soapy water, make sure it's dry. But yeah, it's really lovely. But the 2 teething things that she really goes for at the moment are these. Obviously she will chew on some toys in that as well, but I find that these are her favourite, and because of the material of them as well. Yes, it obviously feels quite nice on her gums. So I'm just going to give her Sophie back because she was just playing with her and I took her off her. So another essential is car seat toys and pram toys. So I think this is really good to have sort of quite early when they are looking around and they are sort of starting to look at shapes and colours and movement. It's quite nice for them to have something hanging off the car seat or hanging off the pram. This was one of the first ones that she had, and we noticed that she tends to favour this side, obviously because they can see black and white really well. So we would hang this on her car seat. It does play a little tune as well, and we would hang it off of her pram. And now she's older, she reaches for it and she pulls it and she makes that noise herself. But we've had this on since she was a few weeks old maybe, so quite a long time. The same with this one as well. So this one goes over, I actually put this on my Doona car seat, so I strap this over the handles, so whilst I'm pushing she's got something to look at. Again, this one lights up. This is Bright Starts. She loves this one as well, but I just think to have a toy or something hanging above them for them to look at and eventually grab for is really nice. It sort of really stimulates them and just gives them something to look at when you're pushing around in their pram or their car seat. So yes, car seat toys and pram toys, hang them all off, give them something to look at, something to play with. It's really lovely for them. Another essential of course is a baby bath. So we had just the standard like oval baby bath that she used to be in. We used to put a little bath support in it and she loved it. We have laid her on the bottom of the bath with a bath mat on so she can splash about, but I've just recently found this snuggle bath here, which is absolutely brilliant. She loves it so much. So basically it lasts them up to about 12 months, obviously depending on size. They sit in here, they rest their back across here, and you see this little lip here? Their feet just go here and they sit sort of upright but lean back a little bit up to about sort of 6 months in it, and then when they get sort of strong enough and can pull themselves forward, they can sit completely upright and start splashing around with the water. You only put 2 litres of water in it, so it's really easy to carry around and to pour away, so you can do it in their nursery, in your bedroom, in the lounge, like anywhere you want to, wherever it's warm and cozy. Sometimes our bathroom can be a little bit cold, so we do like to bath her in the nursery, or sometimes I like to bath her in the lounge with the boys, which is quite sweet. So I've just recently got this and it is brilliant. It was $19.99, which I think was such a good price. Yeah, it's called the Snuggle bath, and I just think it's really lovely. We are definitely going to be using this every bath time now. She absolutely loved it. She was splashing around, she was grabbing her toes, she had toys in the bottom, and yes, you can use it from newborn as well. So yeah, this is great. But obviously, you know, an essential in general is a baby bath. So, you know, a baby bath is nice to have. It's a bit smaller, they feel a bit safer, and you don't have to fill your whole bath up with water then. She's just outgrown hers now, so we've gone on to this, and I wish I'd had it since she was newborn because it's brilliant. Another essential I found brilliant is to have a swinging crib or cot or something, so you can have one like I've got here behind, which you just push and it glides. You can have the swinging ones, the snooze pods rock. I just think they're so handy, so in the middle of the night when baby starts stirring but they're not due a feed, they don't need their bum changed, you don't want to get them up, you can just give it a little rock and they just go straight back off to sleep. I absolutely love this one. We found this, I bought all the drapes and everything to go with it. It's so beautiful. But yeah, the swinging crib's brilliant. As I say, you can get the snooze pods, which I believe they rock. Mozzies baskets, you can get rocking stands for them. But yeah, they are really, really good. She, as I say, she's nearly 5 months old and we're still using it. But newborn, to have that sort of swinging, rocking motion is really nice to be able to get them off to sleep, and it's great for the middle of the night. So another essential is a really good baby bag. You're going to be using it every single day. You're going to have to take around all their stuff, your stuff as well, because you're now losing a handbag. But to really do your research and find a good baby bag. Now I went for the skip hop bag here in the chevron pattern. Now I have a few particular things that I like of a baby bag. I like to have these side bits here where you can put bottles for them, water bottles for you. There's one on each side, which I really like. I do like to have sort of compartments for us, you know, where to put your phone and your keys when you're out and about. So these had 2 little compartments here. And I do think when you have a baby bag, it's important to have a little section for yourself as well, because obviously you are losing a handbag. So I have this little section here where I keep my purse, I keep a little bit of makeup, my perfume, a bit of hand cream, anything personal for me in there, sort of paracetamol if I need it when I'm out and about. And then obviously we have a really big compartment here inside, and again inside I like to have pockets inside as well. I like to have a pocket for the nappies to go in, a pocket for the wet wipes to go in, and then there's 2 little mini pockets as well, one where I've got her hairbrush in and one where I just put some nappy sacks as well. So I think it's really good to have compartments. You're organised, you know where everything is if you're trying to grab something really quickly. And then I liked that this bag had a separate compartment at the back here, which you can see there, which came with a little changing mat. So the changing mat goes in there, and I also keep her red book in there as well. So I think it is really important to have a baby bag that you know where everything is, so you can just grab something really, really quickly. I also liked this bag because if you can see here in this loop, it clips over the handle of the buggy as well really nicely. I have got it pictured on my Doona car seat in another review I've done, which I will link below. I think this baby bag's brilliant, but regardless of, you know, which one you go for, do your research, make sure it suits you. But yeah, a really good baby bag is a must. You have to carry a lot of stuff around. You don't want it to be too heavy, and you want little compartments for yourself as well. Another essential I've used on all 3 of my babies is a baby swing seat. They've all liked motion, they've all liked to move. So I've had 3 different style ones. I've had one that just goes backwards and forwards, one that goes sideways, and then now the one with her, it does both and moves around, and I can take it off and put it on the floor and just use it as a bouncer as well. So I do think bouncers are great as well when you're starting to wean them, when they like to kick about and move about in them as well. But a baby swing, I just think, you know, again, if they like that motion, you can't always hold them when you have things to do, you want them to be comforted, then you can secure them safely into a swing. You can turn them on, and some of them swing for 15 minutes, some of them swing continuously, some of them have music, some of them vibrate, but they are really good. But yeah, you know, if you're finding that baby's wanting to be on the move all the time, and you know, you pop them in a little bouncer and they're not happy, you pop them in their Mozzies basket, they're not happy, try a baby swing. All 3 of mine have loved it. As I say, they have that motion, and they're safe and secure and put somewhere, and it tends to help them drift off to sleep as well. But yeah, baby swings are an essential for me, and I definitely recommend giving one a go. So an essential that I have found this time round on my 3rd baby is a Doona car seat. Absolutely brilliant. I love it so, so much. We have a maxi cozy car seat as well, which goes onto our bugaboo donkey, and we have the little Isofix base, and we had that when we took her out of the hospital. And then I kept seeing these Doonas online and thinking, this is amazing, I need this. I can't keep carrying around a heavy car seat. Sometimes I'm in a rush and I pull up on the drive and I have to really quickly run off and do the school run, and I have to settle the buggy up. So I thought, right, I'm going to invest, and I got a Doona car seat, and it is absolutely brilliant. brilliant. I have done a review video, as I said earlier, and I will link it below. If you're considering it, just get one. They are so good, absolutely brilliant. I love it, she loves it, it's going to last her a long time. The kids love pushing it. I just think they're so handy to have. But yeah, look at my review video, which I will link below. It gives you a bit more details on it. The Doona car seat is brilliant. A changing unit has always been a big essential for me. I love that they're nice and high, everything's already on them, ready to go. I always have nappies, wet wipes, hand sanitizer, or nappy sacks, all ready to go on the changing mat. I like being up high with the baby instead of changing baby on the floor. I've had one for all three of mine. This time round, Ivy's nursery is a bit smaller. She's just got a nice little cozy room, and we couldn't quite fit one in. So because we weren't going to be using the cot straight away, because she's obviously going to still be in her crib for a while, we decided to raise it up a little bit and use it as a sort of changer. So we did like a DIY changer, if you like, and I used underneath for storage. It's just as good. I think when she does go into her cot, I will invest in one of the little slimline changing units. I've seen a couple online that I quite like the look of, because I am going to miss having a changing unit. I do really love it, and as I say, they're up high, they're on your level. It's just so much nicer to have everything laid out and ready. But yeah, a changing unit is absolutely brilliant. So if you are thinking about one, you're umming and ahhing a little bit, I'd say just do it. They're so lovely. Everything's on them, ready to go. And as I say, you're just nice and high. You don't have to change baby on the floor all the time, which is lovely. So yeah, I am going to be looking at getting a slimline one for when she does eventually go into her cot. But the whole time she's in her crib, we are using her cot as a DIY changing unit. So that's just a little tip, a little hack there for you. And the last essential is a baby monitor. Now we have this camera baby monitor here. It's made by Summers. It was given to me very kindly. I love it. With my previous babies, I just had the monitors that you could hear them on, but having this camera monitor is lovely actually. I set it up when she goes down for a nap. I can see her, I can hear her. This is just a really good one. As I say, it was gifted to me and I think it's brilliant. It's the Summers Infant baby monitor, but having a baby monitor is great because sometimes it's a bit noisy in the lounge, etc., and you don't want to put baby down there, and you want to put them in their bed. You still want to be able to hear them and obviously in this case see them. So a baby monitor is a must for when they start having nap times, definitely. So I would recommend getting one, and having one with a camera I think is lovely because you can just keep an eye on them, have a little peek at them. The boys love watching her on it when she's asleep. But yes, baby monitor is definitely one of my big baby essentials as well. So I hope some of that was helpful to you. They are my big baby essentials. As I say, I've used some of them on all three of my babies, and some of them I've just discovered with Ivy. I think they're brilliant. They are pretty much the essentials that you need to have, and the essentials that I like to have. I hope you liked the video. If you do, please give me the thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, then subscribe to my channel. I do review videos, I do baby essential videos like this, baby update videos on little Ivy here. So yes, if you do like what you see, then please give me the thumbs up and subscribe, and feel free to leave any comments below. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.